Hello and welcome to another Sights and Sounds video here in Costa Rica. Today we're going to be heading to Playa Zapotillal, Playa being beach, Zapotillal being Zapotillal. This video we're starting with the drive. We are in a little town called Matapalo. It's going to be linked below. So Playa Zapotillal is just to the west of Playa Conchal, Playa Conchal being a beach that many people are aware of, and Matapalo is about the distance between Playas del Coco and Tamarindo. So Matapalo is a great little town that you can stop in and grab some food and gear for the day for your trip to Playa Zapotillal. At this point in the video, we're heading north towards the coast from Matapalo. You can see that we're on the dirt road now, no longer on a pavement road. This road doesn't require a 4x4, but as we progress in this video, you're going to start seeing some choppy road conditions. If you're looking for a beach that doesn't require a 4x4, you can actually just visit Playa Conchal. So we're going to be going a little bit further today. If this is your first time joining us here on Sights and Sounds, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Leave a comment below with any questions you have about this particular video or requests, or if you'd like clarification, I'm happy to help in the comments below. Be sure to check out sightsandsounds.co for a full written description of everything we talked about in this video. Now I'm showing you guys this driving just to give you a sense of what it's like driving here in Costa Rica. As you can see, it's very dry here in Guanacaste. During the winter it gets very dry. It stops raining, so the dust just kicks up and it doesn't get washed off the trees. And as we continue along this road here, we're going to be coming up to a key junction where you have to turn, and let's check that out right now. Okay, so we're just going to stop here to show everybody where we came from. We came from this way here. That is the road to get down to this junction right here. Now, if we continued off to the right, we'd end up on the south or west side of Playa Conchal. We're not going to be going there today. We're going to be going up this road right here. So if you're heading to either of these beaches, this is the junction where you're going to be looking. You can see there's some flags there. There's some signage for hotels. If you go down this way to Conchal, there is parking and some restaurants there. Parking is about 2.0 colon, so you can prepare to pay for that. And let's continue on this path right here. So off to the left here with the flags is a location called Villas La Paz. It's a big hotel, if you will. They have a restaurant, they have a pool. We checked that place out. It's really cool. You get great views of Conchal, and it's walking distance to that beach as well. So it's a cool location to check out if you're coming down here. Let's speed this video up along this road. So right now we're heading west along the road, and we're gonna have to make a turn here. So you're gonna see it's not marked very well, but this is the turn. So there's a gate with an opening. It's a well-traveled road, so it should stand out. And on all the maps, you'll be able to find this turn. And this is where the road starts requiring a 4x4. It's very rutted out, very bumpy. We have a vehicle with high ground clearance, so we're doing it pretty easily, but it's still a slow drive. Now, could you do this road in a sedan or like a smaller car? Perhaps. I mean, a lot of people do that, and they just go very slow, and you got to be pretty particular in some of the spots about traversing these rutted out roads, because I don't think they get fixed very often. Now, that's one of the benefits of this beach, that because it's rather difficult to get to, you can see here it's really rutted out. So if you're going to be taking a sedan through this, you might be bottoming out the car at certain points. But if you can get through it and you have a vehicle that can get through it, the beach is far less traveled and it's far less busy. Now, this road is actually used by 4x4, so if you're coming along here, just use caution and yield to traffic as you're coming through. As is always the case in Costa Rica, the roads are narrow, so it's best to be polite. And now here's the parking, and you can see these are all trucks and 4x4s just parked. There's a parking attendant here, so bring a couple mil cologne. And this is the beach, white sand, flanked by two big mountains. You can see this is a fairly busy beach right now. And just speaking with some people here, apparently the water is pretty strong rather than what it normally is. It is very windy now though, but the water's clear. You can see people just relaxing. It's approaching high tide, So you'll see here on the line here is where high tide will go to. So right now it's going from low tide to high tide. And up that hill there, it's called Thirsty Rock. So you can climb up there actually and look, and you can actually see Playa Conchal and this beach. So that's cool. You can see off in the distance all the little rock heads and everything. Now we're gonna climb up this hill. Apparently there's an entrance here. And on this side of the cave, if you come right at low tide, you can walk over. There's some caves over there you can go to, and you can actually walk right around the peninsula. But as we're here approaching high tide, the water's going to be coming up, so we won't be able to just walk out there. But it's something to consider. Check the tide chart for when low tide is. You can see everybody's relaxed in the water. It's not too choppy. Looks pretty fun for the kids there at the front end. The water kind of tosses them around a bit, but doesn't look very rippy. Cool beach. Much less people than Conchal. So if you're looking for a more quiet beach, Conchal is very busy. Conchal is a very well-known beach, but you can see the road coming into this beach is a lot more choppy than the one to Conchal. So that would preclude, I think, a lot of buses or small cars from coming down that road. And here's a little cool estuary. Which in rainy season would probably connect with the water. You can see fish in here actually, all kinds of little fish. Cool. Let's go find the entrance for that hike. We're down at the south end of the beach. There you can see the caves, you can see the rocks there, so that's not something you want to be just walking around on with the kids. Maybe if you've got a kayak or something, maybe you could snorkel around there. But even at this level of tide, doesn't look too forgiving. So I'm going to assume that this is our pathway to get up the hill, so you can see where we are in relation to the rest of the beach. Let's go check it out. So there's a wire here to help help get you up if you need it. All right, cool view already. There you go. Wow, that's very nice. And that looks like just a sheer drop there. Be careful with your kids, but totally worth the view. All right, so there's another beach we can see down there. Looks like a path for cars. There's another beach. All right, so there's a path here that goes down that way to another beach. and then we'll just continue along this way and check it out. Definitely cars drive along here though, so perhaps there's an entrance somewhere from whence we came. Very cool. See, the water's so blue. Let's continue up this path and see what we find. All right, wow, cool, super cool. So there's Playa Zapotillal, and then again, we're just blue water everywhere. Look at that. That's incredible. Wow. We can see, you know, in the video, there's more people on the beaches down there. Looks like quite a few people. And then it looks like there's some people out on the peninsula there, out on the tip, taking pictures. So I'm going to presume that if you land on that beach, if we took that cutback road and got on that beach, that would afford us the ability to get up where those people are. You can take that kind of chiseled out of the mountain there. Looks like there's a path. And that just looks really cool. See all the rock features in water. You see the water channel over there. The waves just breaking on everything. And then back off in the distance there, we can see, you know, towards the north. So out behind these mountains, you'll have Playa Conchal, you'll have Brasilito, Playa Potrero. You'll have over behind some of those mountains, you'll have Playas del Coco. And that looks like a super cool beach. That's going to be another one that we explore down there. See the waves breaking in various directions here. Awesome. And that's on about a 10-minute hike from the beach. So from where we parked, you can get to here in about 10 minutes. So it's not bad at all. And again, this is approaching high tide. So at high tide, I'm going to assume that that pathway looks like it would still be usable. There's grass growing right up to the top, so I think you'll be able to get across there at high tide, even to make your way up to these mountains if you so decide to come into this beach. Awesome, awesome view. This is an incredible view. Let's head back to the playa. So there you have it. Beautiful white sand beach here in Guanacaste. Remember to like, follow, subscribe for more. Go to sightsandsounds.co for a write-up on this location and others. And please leave a comment with your thoughts, requests, questions. Thanks for watching. Bye now.